good evening. I forgot to put my face on. God damn it. Again. Don't fucking ping at me, you little bastard. Bear with me. There we go. Hi, good evening. I hope everybody's weekend went well. I'm finally awake. I am. Caught trying to cross the border with that horse thief over there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The horse thief is having a much worse time than I am. Although he may or may not be having what I suspect is nerve damage in his face, but I'm probably being dramatic when I call it that. I don't know. I'll find out. What am I looking at? I don't fucking know. Oh, thank you for the 110 streak. Fucking hell. Have we really been here that long? Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. There's not enough days in the fucking week. Oh, days in the week, days in the year. Girl, head on. Yes, I am awake for some fucking value of it. I'm still halfway through my... How was the nap? That wasn't even a nap. I just, like... I've been awake for a couple of hours. What happened is I forgot to eat. So I realized I should probably do that because my knees were starting to get weak. Which was not my finest series of events, but at least we got there at the end. And to be fair, that salad was very delicious, so... This fucking tooth is stabbing me, I swear to God. If the dentist doesn't deal with that on Wednesday, I'm gonna be fucking livid, because it's... At first, it was just irritating. Now it's actively trying to cut me, I think. I am being rebelled against by my own mouth. How wretched. But yes, we have to go and help Wooklamot make a big speech, and then we get to go and do, I believe, some violence, which I look forward to. I'm sure it'll be emotionally devastating. I have remembered that Erenville's mother was in there, but it's probably fine. Probably fine. Don't worry about it. Let me see. I can't close that because I have like 8 tabs open and I need them. Did I remember to? I did. Excellent. Fuck, I need to get these fucking glasses removed. Okay, that is a bunch of garbage I do not need. I cannot desynth adapt for some reason. Wretched. Go away. I don't need you. I also don't need that. The upside is I have done the retainers ventures, so I don't have to worry about it screaming at me. Is there anything else here I need to get rid of? No. Why am I holding on to that wallpaper? Not sure. Is there anything else I need to do before I forget? Fuck. Tombstones of Poetics. Yes. How many, what, fuck, what am I collecting? Amplifying icons,
His
right?
last order was, come, and they came, all of them, even the dragons.
And, fuck, my phone. Wooklamot's speech contained the words, hopefully not. That would be strange. My fucking screen protector is cracked again. I just got that replaced. God damn it. What class am I doing this on? Is it Monk? Yes, Knuckles. Okay. Player names? I have not turned those back. I didn't turn them back on yesterday, so we're good to go on player names. Alright, there we go. I don't actually play Monk, but these relic weapons are so easy to get, I want the achievements for them. Because it's this or I have to go and do Eureka, and there ain't no fucking way I'm doing Eureka relic weapons. If I go batshit insane one day, I might do one of them. I kind of want to finish out my Bozja ones, at least the ones I've started for Red Mage and White Mage, but that's a lot of effort, and I don't really want to have to run Dolorita and the other ones. Although I still need to for the notes, because there's a mount in there I want, but that's not the point. My kingdom for this cutscene to be skippable. They do look kind of cool, though. If I played Monk, I would probably be all over those. One day, we're gonna get this guy to put some pants on. No, he works for the Mandrills. He's never putting pants on. You do appear to be allergic to the concept. Alright, buddy, come on. Yes, every time, thank you. The naked guy again? Yeah! Oh, actually, speaking of naked guys, I need to go... No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's always an ominous sentence. Speaking of naked guys, change teleport location. But I need to go do my daily gamblings, which I completely forgot about yesterday, so... Am I behind a week on my tickets? Oh, they expired. Fuck. Boo. Oh. Okay, well, we're not coming out roses this week. Or today. This is the daily one. Oh well. Better than the kick in the tits, I suppose. Maybe. Pawn off these tickets. Why did the naked guy remind you of the gamble? Because his boss owns the casino. And his boss spends most of his time naked. Yes, okay. Pawned those off. I wonder how much MTP I've lost to failing to collect Jumbo Cacpot winnings. There is a big statue of the naked boss somewhere. Where do they do Mahjong? Over here. Okay, well, it's not here. I thought it was down by the cacpot, but that was a cactus. Cactuar. Where's the naked guy statue? Hey, Dynamic, how you doing? Oh, fuck me, not Leviathan again. Fine. The Pikachu on the map? Probably not. That's the wrong way. It's fucking berserk leveling. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Hit me. I don't care. That did 0 damage. I'm so fucking impressed. Fuck you, Leviathan. You're supposed to be a demigod of some kind. Me, I'm good. I'm good. I'm mitigating, I swear. I'm honestly a little baffled at being at level 50 again. It feels very weird. I hate getting synced down for that. Who's the tail targeting? HM? That's okay, thanks. I'm awake for some definition of the phrase, but not a huge amount, so, like, head empty. Why am I so injured? Oh, right, I'm not mitigating. And I'm level 50, so I'm out of equilibrium. Usual, yes, head fucking empty. I don't think I've done jack shit all day except eat, so... Hey, thanks for the 15 watch streak. Oh, you bastard, I could have sat on that for Berserk. How dare you. Why am I over here? It doesn't matter where I stand. Gives me a chance to get my rotation right, I guess. God, I haven't wiped on Levy in ages. Don't forget to hit the bubble. I don't think you have to worry about... I don't think that's what did it, sweetie. I think what did it was a little delay on that. I'm not sure, actually. It wasn't... Fuck. Nobody saw me fuck up my rotation. Did you all just die? Yes. I don't know if we had to hit a Geyer spoon that we missed, or if we just didn't get the bubble up in time. But yes, we did just like, what? Fine. You want to tank it? I'm not that fucking invested. Here, I'll just... the head's busy. You might as well deal with the Hagen. I don't remember the last time I wiped on Leviathan. That was very funny. Some people will throw a rock at the ground and miss. Well, with my aim, I could do that, probably. Maybe we just hit Leviathan too much? Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, the bubble was up in plenty of time, I think. Our defensive, but yeah. It's not going to be the one which breaks, no. I just fell off and I wasn't paying attention. Too late now, I suppose. I'm not fucking invested, Jesus. Oh, the bard is just not paying attention to those debuffs, that's why. You think to figure it out? Yeah, she has good. Where is the naked Gobbert? Oh, there he is. The giant Gobbert statue. Now, what was that you spotted on the map? A Pikachu? Do you mean the Chocobo? I'm assuming you are, because it's the only majorly yellow thing, but yeah, this is the guy that owns the place. Him and his tighty whities. We've definitely seen him wearing more clothes than that, but most of the time when he shows up, it's just his tighty whities. And his glasses. And his hammer, which is not a euphemism. But I don't know if that counts as wearing. But that is just sort of... That is just kind of how it, the employees are here. Once you get used to them, you think the staff are dressed in the bunny outfits for sexy reasons, and then you meet that guy and you're like, I think they might just be like that. Not like that's not the uniform for sexy reasons, that's the uniform because that's what these people are like. Which is a very strange feeling, but oh, what? Oh, fucking leap of faith. God, no, I can't do that again. I can't do a leap of faith again. That is emotionally distressing, and I don't want to. You don't wield a strap-on? I mean, you do if you're doing it right. Every tool a weapon or whatever. I don't really need to be... Oh. I was gonna say, I don't really need to be doing these hand-ins at the minute, because I'm so fucking stacked on seals I don't know what to spend them on, but... Sure, why not? I don't remember this one, so me tanking is probably not a great idea, but that's also not going to stop me. This Lalafell's on thin fucking ice. Stupid little shit. I remember most of it. Like, don't point her at the party. But there's that thing she does with the mirrors that I never got my head around.
Fools, you would stoke the fires of conflict.
Remember Heavenly Strike as a knockback. Thank you, because I did not. Clemency? No one in here can cast Clemency because we have standards. There's a Dark Knight. They don't have Clemency.
The light shall usher in peace.
Yes, the fun thing is if you don't have your character look away during that, no, fuck. Okay, Axe pick, yeah, whatever. Axe is an AoE on her. So,
Resplendent ice.
reasonably...
Grant me strength.
I don't think I have to look away during this one. Yeah, it's the other one.
Shatter.
I don't know what that does. Oh, fuck you. Okay, that one is something I need to give a shit about, I assume. Oh my god! That hurt!
Blood shall free.
I just fuck is the fucking Dark Knight tanking. You not know how to manage your own aggro, you fucking off-tank bastard. Never mind. The answer is no, clearly. Oh, that is the knockback. Heavenly Strike. I knew that name sounded familiar. Alright, never mind. The Dark Knight wins that one by default. I can't argue that anymore, unfortunately for me. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck off.
The light shall usher in peace.
Gravity 1, Una 0. Yeah. Sidekick is... yeah. Oh, bollocks.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
think that one's gonna be worse than it is, because I'm thinking of the one from, like, E12. Where no matter what you do, it always gets to, like, 60%. I think this is the bit I remember, but this is the only bit I remember. Fuck. I'll stand here. Is this the one where we all get overhead AoEs and I have to give a shit about moving? Yes, I think so. No. Maybe? Oh. My buff! No! Come in on White Mage though.
Power of darkness onto my core.
It would have been awkward if we both showed up in the same dress. This was such a banger fight. I love when they put plot in it.
Don't give up! Not on my future. Our future. I want to see what tomorrow will bring.
But I'm not sure. I think Heavenly Strike has now knocked me off every single time I have done that fight, which is embarrassing, if nothing else. Where? I need to go to Tuliolal. What day is it? Sunday? I don't need to worry about. Get rid of this last fucking TP ticket so I stop getting pop-ups. Oh, that's convenient. We're right by the quest thing. And I can actually do it on tank. We're, what, story stage 96? Whew, cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now, it's tough for everyone, but Tuliolal won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. Oh yes, we're persuading people to attend. Why did I think this was a separate stage of the quest? Oh cool! The kid's dead mom is still just lying in the road. And we have not, I don't know, gently removed the kid from the situation. I need to stock up food and medicine, as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. Again, they don't look like they were made of stone. Why is everybody calling them stone men? Val Wooklamat wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan, then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val Wooklamat and Valkona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it is too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go and hear their address. Composed merchant is probably not who we need to speak to. Whew, the wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry friend, but I've no time to spare. Val Wooklamat and Valkona will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. Yeah. You look promising. Yes, paranoid. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? God, I have so many questions. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything, of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Will someone please get this guy a medic? He's been panting there for like 3 hours minimum. And not including time out. Okay, at least an hour, not including time I was logged off. Like, I fought a couple of gods before anybody helped him. Just like casually. Please help that man. Please tell me this cutscene will be voiced. I know people have been saying there are fewer voiced cutscenes this time. I'm not sure how true that is, but it feels like there are. Now that I have to read them out loud, though. It looks like you brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. My apologies for involving you all in Turali affairs. We're simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the Star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Yuna. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Aww. 3 quest levels ago, the thought would have killed him. Right. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Farming Eden, Shiva Unsync is a good way to make gil. The orc roll sells for like 2 million. Does nobody world hop for that anymore? I mean, I don't, but their father raised them well. And that he did. Which again raises the question, how the fuck did they end up with Zeralja? How do you miss the mark that hard? I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but like, yeesh. At most, he should be just... Oh, hey, Bakultich's alive. And with all his limbs, I'm proud of him. Actually, to be fair, I'm more proud of Erenville, because he's not a fighter, and he has somehow made it unscathed.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes. Don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zeralja.
Zeralja? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zeralja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zeralja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
That's a tall fucking thing to swear, Kona.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
I'm so proud of him! He got his ass beat once and it was so much therapy in one go. It's fixed him.
Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
This is why McCool does best listed by exactly.
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal! Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
I still want to know what's up with this guy, because he's like the only one that's been in the crowd multiple times that's not wearing like this kind of clothing. Like, what's up with this guy? Give me your secrets. He's the most suspicious person in any crowd by virtue of that.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You know, to be fair, it's kind of a good thing Kona's one of the Dawn
You
servants.
are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you.
I mean, aside from him being reasonable and all that, he was also, of the three of them, him and Zeraldo were the two most prepared for war, and Kona most prepared to be on the defensive in a war. He was expecting it, so this is actually really handy for him. Or really handy that he's there. We're gonna throw a Stinian at them? Please let that man have peace in his life.
Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Listening to Wuklammat and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tural, too, will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Oh honey, you were kind of an emperor Like, I hate to break it to you, but, like, name aside, you were kind of king. You know what? He doesn't need to know that. Where did that go? Oh. Don't think it's ever explained, but I'm assuming it's the other lizard dude that was whispering in his ear the whole time through the trials. Soralja? Yeah, we've got Zoralja and Saralja, I think it was, or Sarulja. Fuck. Oh, perfect. Let me update the portrait, because it's going to be fucked now. Because of course it is. Wait, what's my headpiece? Oh, yeah. I don't know, I think it's more intimidating with the blindfold on. Just, you know, someone with a massive fucking axe is coming straight at you. And also, they're blindfolded, but they have a perfect fucking lock on your position. The blindfold does not appear to be getting in the way. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Where? Oh, Alice is back. Fuck, I didn't spot her. Don't tell her I said that. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... There you all are! Ah, Lamati! We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Zakdaral Skygate. Right, let's go kick the shit out of your miserable fucking brother. The shitty one, not the depressed one. I'm going the wrong way. To be fair, Kona is not depressed. He kind of had a bit of that vibe, but I think he's just awkward. First of all, have I gone the wrong way? No, good. There were not stairs there. There also aren't stairs here, but at least I came in expecting that. That is a long fall. Feed my desire for violence. Actually, you know, but before we leave. Wrong door. I will be feeding my desire for violence, but first I would like to fight this guy. I have to go. You know what? I can't. I'm not that fucking invested in it. I'll do it later. I wish you put a wall there, you monsters. Are there any more cards that have popped up in Tuliolo? I don't think so. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Toliolo. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. How long is that bridge? Because it occurs to me, me and Aaronville ran back from Shaloni. And it didn't appear to take us that long. Considering presuming the ships fly quite fast. The Landsguard told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels in Tuliyollal. Oh, these are different ships. My question still stands. Indeed. And while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Yuna and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Erenville, Alice and Yuna will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can start with Husawati. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. And willing, all things considered. Yeah, Wuklamat has no fucking idea what we got up to out here, does she? Is that far enough for me to bother TPing? No. I drift a little this way, I can get a bit more of the map too. I'm just thinking, we have 7 people. That's almost enough for a trial. We have 7 fighters. So I'm wondering who and where the 8th is going to show up. Although I think there's a dungeon before a trial, so we only need 4 for that. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Val Wuklamat as well. That's enough for a trial. You are one of the people. Yes, including me, we have 7. Including Erenville, we have 8. But he doesn't fight, so we're 7. We've got Stola, Graha, Alice, Alphino, Kryl, Wuklamat, and me. Which is only up to 7. So we need 1 more for a trial. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husawati? Husatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. As someone else who's conveniently wandering the continents, they can have them turn up when they need to have it. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. Is it going to be like, Estinian would make sense, because if Thancred or Urianger show up, the other one's going to show up, and then you've got 9, and you don't need 9. And also, Estinian is out here. We know he is. But I'm also aware that I am overtly fond of Estinian, and I don't want to sound too much like I'm huffing copium. A cool Jaja appearance? I would love that. It would be very funny. I don't think they're going to let us do that. Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin, and haven't looked in on Sheshanazwe Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mewahetsan. I'll accompany Erenville. See you all in a while. I'm glad somebody who can fight is accompanying him. Mostly because when left to his own devices, he summons bird dinosaurs to eat people. I don't think anyone's allowed to tell me not to pick a fight after that, actually. Yes, there. I'm trying. It's some of these continents are making friends with other continents in ways I'm not used to, and it's disorienting. The vowels I could probably be more familiar with, if only because I was learning Irish, but once the consonants get involved, it gets difficult for me in a way that I did not expect. And all clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Like someone drop-kicked a Scrabble board. No, I mean, to be fair, they all make sense. And they look familiar in a way. But not in a local-to-me way. In a, I studied geography and failed it way. Like, none of them look nonsensical after I actually get a good look at them. They just look new. Could I? How did I miss this fucking door? Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day! Walika and the others are out there investigating, and they've confirmed that Nitawikwi is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. What a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. Groin? Excuse me? I don't think anyone here is called Groin. Took a field trip to see some of those? Groins? You took a field trip to see some groins? Excuse me? Type of seed. Oh, okay. Who the fuck named that? And why? Sorry, the mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. It appears to have been run through with a polearm. I'm very proud of whoever that was. Oh. Hold on. Polearm. Right, that's a lance. I'm so used to them being called lances, I could fucking blanked on that. It's nice to know Estinians somewhere making trouble. Oh yeah, Erinville's fucking on. I forgot you were here. Yuna, you came! As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. Hands off, lady, he's taken. By like 8 different people. Don't worry about it, though. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. Oh shit. Yeah. Wuklamat's mother. I forgot she was on the train. A legend who knew exactly what they're doing. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder if Estinian's model is lurking somewhere in the town, if you look hard enough. It's usually after a quest, not before. You heard about the spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else. Where is... Oh. Zekoa? Who the fuck is Zekoa? I know the name. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Is this the kid that we helped? Oh, no. It's my pet dragoon. I mean, husband. Pet husband. Wait, no. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happened? What's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Galuljaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zoralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume. Come on, Estinian. You've known me for like 5 X-Packs. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. No! I want to keep my dragoon! Kona, brother. Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Zekala, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely! If more of those Hollow Men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all. Yuna can attest to that. You're adorable, and you're very lucky I'm not on Machinist. God, he's slow. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like we told him her name. To be fair, he's never met her before, and she never came out this way for the trials. So, well, he just knows I'm some local cat girl that hits hard and helps, is helpful. The fact that the local cat girl who does that also hangs out with the local, like, king is... Okay, maybe not a total surprise, but... The thing is, like, no one in Toral has any fucking idea who we are. The Warrior of Light. The legend of the Warrior of Light has not crossed continents yet, despite the various times we've crossed galaxies. Bless your heart, I can do that. But the legend of the Warrior Lad has not crossed over to Toral. Most of these people have no idea who we are. And the ones that do, I don't think they quite know exactly who we are and the depth and breadth of what we get up to. There isn't that many Khajiit girls I've seen. That's because they're the newest race added. They are also kind of rare to a degree. I think, if I remember correctly, Hrothgar tend to have a much more boys born than girls, which is why they usually follow a matriarchal society. Funnily enough, they usually follow a matriarchal society. The first group of Hrothgar we meet in the game out in Bosnia follow queens. There's two types of Hrothgar: Helians, which follow their queen, and the Lost, which have split off from the queen following clans and made their own. I don't know what the Turali Hrothgar would be considered. I'd assume they'd be considered lost, although Wuklemat's dad did say that she was due to be the next queen. Not the southern accent? What? I got paid for this. That was redeemed and it shall be treated fairly. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Come on, Estinian, say something that's gonna be real fucking funny and make you say it in this voice. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. You fucking hypocrite. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Thank you. Fucking king of the reckless out here with eyeballs and shit. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. Femroth will be a little rarer, at least for this expansion, because this is the one that they're added in. Same way Viera were rarer for when they were added. Fem Viera for Shadowbringers and Mask Viera for Endwalker. It's pretty normal. That said, they do tend to have enclaves, but because they aren't retroactively added to previous cities, they tend to have enclaves in like whatever X-Pac city that they're added in. For example, when Aura were added with Heaven's Ward, we saw Yugiri in advance of Heaven's Ward, who I believe is the first Aura introduced into the game. But they had an enclave in the Ruby Sea with Natam and Mizu. That's where the Kujin are. Shoot. It's gonna annoy me if I don't check now. Althard, Ruby Sea. Not Saba. Suino Seto. That's where they had. They are all rain. That is to say, white-horned Aura. And then the black-horned Aura, the Zela, have the entirety of the Azim Steppe. I don't think there was a big Aura presence in Yanxi. But I think that's part of Doma, which there's something to do with the rules of the hour, like that. The Aura seem mostly confined to the SM step. I don't know if anybody knew the Rain were under the Ruby Sea until we showed up. I didn't do Stormblood, so I gotta tell you, doing the quests afterwards was very fucking confusing. But it's alright. Well, no, they must have known about Rain, because Yugiri is Rain, not Zayla. And Yugiri's straight up the Emperor's friend, slash assistant, slash local bodyguard ninja. But they weren't huge. They have sort of back leveled to the point where, like some Ara were said to have approached Ishgard during Heaven's Ward. Wait, no, now that I've said that, I've just realized, yeah, of course. Some Ara were said to have approached Ishgard prior to the events of Heaven's Ward, I believe. But they were killed, mostly. But I don't think that comes up until the Stormblood Dark Knight quests. I miss individual class quests. They were good, but I kind of like the role quests at the same time. Because if I had to do another Scholar quest, I think I'd vomit. Stop making me play Scholar. I don't want to. But I get yelled at if I don't complete a lot of them. Oh, that is an ominous fucking orb. It does kind of remind me of the eyeball that we picked up in Elden Ring, though. The Eye Darkness. Alright, let's see if I can go put this accent on Stola without her killing me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't worry. I barely have any fucking idea what I'm talking about. Well, thanks to Justinian, there were no casualty to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetzero is safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything to note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoraja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. Who the fuck is Shanza? Oh, our train pad, boys. Don't worry about it. These are the engineers of Dawntrail Raylan, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yasselani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it. A large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside? And that seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed it from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But, as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasselani? Wuklamot's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasselani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Yeah, I seconded. Seconded. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zoraja wants me to prove I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolal. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you here quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. Train bowling! Train bowling! Yes! Sorry. That's one of my favorite, like, action movie set pieces, is loading up a train with explosives and firing at something. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Train bowling! You guys give me the best fun. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece. And now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith. And quit your complaining. What if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? Train bowling and I get to be on the train? This is great! There's no changing her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh, they're married! We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown. Never fear. Aw, Shadowbringer throwback. Seeing as I've never had a drink in my life, I certainly hope not. Be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. His corresponding character in Shadowbringers, I think his wife died. He was an alcoholic. A depressed one. They usually are. That's what the line's to throw back for. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Tyrell. That it will. But first, we got work to do, so she'll look the part. Oh, his fucking hands on his puff chest. That's so cute. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Actually, you lived in fucking Garlemald for like 6 months. We'll keep that in mind. Okay, to be fair, I live down the road from a headphones fucking factory. I don't know how to make those either. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. Oh, Christ, you're gonna put me to work again. This is not picking up shit this time. Aaronville. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolal and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Okay, why is Alphino going back? Did we not give Kona a link pearl? That feels like we should have given Kona a link pearl. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Grahatia is not without reservations. Come on, they'll be fine. I want to go train bowling. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoralja will not strike Tuliolal in retaliation? I considered that possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoralja, at least until Tuliolal hasn't shored up its defense. Right. We charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time, Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. I notice we have 5 combatants, including myself now. The numbers are going very all over the place. It looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So, what can we do to help? No need to hold back. You can hold back a little. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Right of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen did you have in mind? Now, let's see. I am an omni-crafter. Just give me the plans. We won't even have to leave the area. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? Oh no! Why did you have to call him the fellow with the fetish for formalities? That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Plot twist, new 9-man raid, unless 9-man raids are a thing. They're not. It's usually 4-man dungeons, 8-man raids and trials, and 24-man alliance raids and PvP. We could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. Don't ask me why I described him like that. You mean Wook-Evu? Well, he has his quirks. There's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter from Okhanu, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely manner. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Well, there's this 2-headed guy. Yeah, somehow I don't think Fonfontaine the goldsmith is going to help. Perhaps Zermerware can help. Zermerware would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokwi, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokwi? I'll be damned. Well, not one for strength with help like that. Graha, what are you doing in the background? Are you judging Wooklamat and me with your century of experience? Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Let's borrow guns from Kona for everyone. That's probably a bad idea, but let's do it anyway. It'll be funny. I think he was in a stream with Ingrid? Graha? Guns, eh? And while they'd be suitable in theory, it takes no ordinary marksman to hit a flying target. So would it need to be something that doesn't require that level of skill and precision? But weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Wait, so Balliste was the correct answer? Perhaps I can be of assistance? Oh, that's why he stood there. Bless his socks. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, and provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, as long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we'll require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. God damn it, Graha, you've given me a fetch quest. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the springs can help with that. Then, if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. He was 100% stood there eavesdropping, hoping he could be useful at some point, which is fucking adorable and a little weird. I swear his hair is paler than it used to be. Oh wait, no, there's a reason for that. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenza's in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. The formality fetish guy? That doesn't narrow it down. Were they by any chance playing Max Gentleman Sexy Business? Because in that case, I can see what you mean. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. I don't think you could get away with playing Max Gentleman on Twitch. I think they'd shit themselves. Even though it's not that scandalous. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Dawntrail. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenza over to the southeast. I am going to have so many side quests to deal with. They were dancing with no pantsing. Oh, that's fine. That's what they were up to that time. I will hold this against them forever. Not against them. Over them, perhaps. Give me the ether current. Wait, no, I can't. They know too much about me for me to be able to hold that over their head. Moving swiftly onward. Right, time to put my knowledge gained in the first to use. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons. Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? I don't know, man. Speaking with miners gets a lot of people banned on Twitch. Great. You're friends with Yahtzee, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. That was that was not a funny joke, no. I regret that as soon as I said it. Oh, fuck, the cheeked up cactar. Forgot they were out here. Why? Ask no questions, hear no lies. It's a good thing they know very little about me. That's true. Wait, what? Hold on, that sounds sinister. Don't worry about it. Oh, you know. What brings you around these parts? The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? Now I remember. Cerulean Alas. Ah, you're gonna go make me hit them out of something, aren't you? And you can find them down to the south of the town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Erenville thinks so highly of you. I feel threatened. Am I getting the adventurer version of the shovel talk from Erenville's aunt? It's not sinister, but it can be. You're not helping your case, honestly. Where am I going? Okay, no, not very far. Straight past more cheeked up cactar. Why did they cheek up the cactar? That's... on both sides. I forgot they'd done it on both sides. Like, a cheeked up cactar on its own is strange. Double cheeking them is fucking bizarre. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger, dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watching nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. They do. It's unfortunate. What am I out here to do? What am I out here to kill? The Dole? Oh, survey a location that the Dole is standing on. You're gonna make me deal with that, aren't you? Of course it's not. It's not even a Dole, it's a Dara. Well, let's be a good way to get my fucking buff up before we need it. Oh no. That tickled. Did you just get spirit bonded? Oh no, first combat since I put the boots on. What was the point in getting my buff up if there wasn't going to be a guy there? Oh, finally. What the fuck is this? Oh! I didn't know I had that unlocked. A hefty cantankerous Anala. And they're immune to stun. I don't really care because I'm a warrior, but that's mildly peeving. I didn't think I'd unlocked another attack. Aw, I didn't even get to see my new fucking shield. I didn't realize I had a new attack. Primal Wrath. Yeah, it's just inner release, 3 Valkyries of Primal Wrath, and then presumably a Primal Ruination. Primal Rend. Okay, that's this one? Yeah. Warrior is the dev's favorite, isn't it? I know Yoshi P plays Black Mage, but like, we really do get treated just fucking chef's kiss. Amazing! You dealt with the beasts in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see that he gets it. Why am I giving them to you? I'm going back that way. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. Who the fuck is telling me things? I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Valenspia. Who? Oh, right. Aaronville. Anyway, I'd best be on my way. And you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuklamad heading for the station. Do have cake. And it looks like they're walking backwards with how severely caked up their front is. Are those their knees? They're more caked on the front than they are the back, but I think it's their kneecaps. Oh, that is horrid. Why do you look like that, sir? I wonder if they'll let us have these trees as housing items. Oh, fuck off. If I'm growing onto me, I'm gonna start only traveling as a fucking gatherer again. Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Aaronville. We'll be on our way soon and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Oh, that is quite the collection. Even Mabel showed up. What is Mabel doing here? Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliolal, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valkona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored. And then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gerfiler does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Poor Aaronville. Yes, let's get to it. These are some of my favorite cutscenes. The everybody comes together for a greater purpose thing. The Shadowbringers one slap too. No, to be fair, the Endwalk one slap, but was slightly more subtle. This is boots on the ground, hands in the dirt kind of one. We have got to keep this Catwoman alive. I can't deal with two alcoholic, depressed train station masters. I already had to fix one. Alright, everyone. That'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Weren't you protecting me? Why is he here? Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Hear, hear! We love Tyrell and we love you, Va Wuklamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Something goes wrong and she stays on the train. No, she's not allowed. I'll drag her out of there myself if I have to. Why the fuck is Sephiroth in the crowd? Put a shirt on. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish it so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. Sick. Okay, I'm gonna park us up here and we're gonna do our hydration break. I don't think there's anything in the vicinity that will eat me, but I don't want to come back to my corpse to find out. Girl, you cannot be sitting like that in trousers with spikes on. That's worse. There we go. But yes, grab some drinks, grab some stretches, grab some drinks, grab some snacks, get some stretches. And I will be back in about 15 minutes. let's do some train bowling. Even before you get caked on by a cactus, honestly wouldn't surprise me. Not the worst thing to get caked on by, but I feel like it would hurt a lot. From here on out, we won't stop working till the trains are ready. If you've any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. That's what the fucking last part of the sentence that you said before was about. Me on this fucking train. I want to go bowling. Why am I glowing? Do I have... Is that because I have gauge belt up? Gauge, whatever.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
Yeah, no shit.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft.
Thank you for the posture check. I will stretch.
I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Yes, we are not letting Wuklomat
Finished at last.
tank this, because she does not fucking heal herself despite allegedly being a warrior, and I don't like that. 50% of your job, girl.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
I could tank for you. I always do first time in a dungeon with trusts now that they're available. This gives me kind of a bit more time to figure out mechanics and stuff. And also, no one complains when I watch the cutscenes. But also, I'm tanking this one. Because I have Wario actually leveled. This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. Possibly. I can't remember. How many have I seen?
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
I really need to level Dark again.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
Don't almost die this time, because you're very good at that. It makes me nervous.
It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
Little ear wriggles!
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
Put a shirt on, you're gonna get sunburned. Probably worse than Graha, and he's borderline fucking Irish.
this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Again, why is the 16-year-old so good at warfare?
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Let me use the cannons!
No, you don't.
No, Alex, we open with Jolt, and then we insta-cast for fire.
They've switched to firearms!
Fine, they aim like fucking stormtroopers. Never mind. Only when they're shooting at people, apparently.
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Okay, it's not that far. Stop trying to kill my kids. It's okay. I know I would have heard about it if Alice had died. Benefit of being late to the MSQ. This also makes it much funnier with me wearing the blindfold, which I'm pleased about. Can't be a Western zone without a train fight. Exactly.
Erinville, I need you to take over
How
for
is
me.
that? The dungeon with the good gear? Ooh. I've seen that gear. It's very good. I mean, props to Erinville. He took this very well, aside from one moment of shock. Is she deflecting bullets from her axe? Everybody off! Max, Billy. This is Warrior of Light stuff. So are the cool weapons that the mecha soldiers have, that like the Viper swords and stuff in this dungeon? Because they don't. Or are they like raid stuff? Or... They're in this dungeon? They look that good and they're in this dungeon? Okay, I'm grinding this dungeon. This is going to be the one that all of the trusts get dragged through, clearly. Sorry, Wokamat, you were speaking.
Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
I give it 2 X-Backs before he gets a gun. Want to grind it quickly? I still need a few steps from there. Hell yes. That's so much quicker than trusts. I have Picto leveled enough to get into this dungeon, so we can also do that.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
What do I need to do? Hey, hell yeah. I got every roll in 100 so we can get fast keys regardless. Nice. Hold on. There we go. Yes, that is the third one over the last couple of days. So, one more and we can go back to an even number. Vanguard. Let me see what this actually looks like. I was tabbed out dealing with the bot. Mussolini 420. I'm kind of annoyed because that's kind of a funny name and it's wasted on a bot. Disgusting. Okay, so this is just the map for this. Interesting. I'm glad Nidaweekwe survived. I did not want to have another sad train man. Form a party and enter Vanguard. I kind of want to see what Wooklamat does. She should be here, in all fairness. Lore-wise, she should be here. But this is my daughter. Oh, this is a level 97 dungeon. I didn't realize we're up that far yet. You know what, Kryl? We'll be fine without Kryl. I know she's a Picto and she's stronger, but that is my daughter. She must be with us. I will not see her abandoned. Also, again, I didn't do Stormblood, so I barely have any idea who the fuck Kryl is. I have no attachment to her. Is this the one that I keep seeing people say they're having a load of trouble with the, looks like Astarion? Why would you do that to her? That I keep seeing people say they have trouble with the mechanics. And is this the one where the ads do AoEs? Who's on healer? Graha? Who gives a shit? I'm a warrior. It'll be fine. You idiots. Oh, I did almost die. Don't worry about it. It's only because I wasn't paying attention. White hair, pointy ears, I'm not wrong. Don't fucking worry about it. Come on, over here.
Hold on.
Alice would never. You cannot slander my daughter. Never mind, Graha is doing a fantastic job with this series. I looked to see him make it so he doesn't need to. That is kind of my job. I can't really complain about other people not doing that if I don't do it. I must preserve my ability to complain. I don't know what Primal Wrath actually does other than hit. If it has any funny effects, I need to check just in case. Will you stop doing that fucking AoE? It's annoying. Oh yeah, if you face you this way, I don't have to worry about it. At least Graha's passing Cure too. Unlike some of the fucking healers that get these in fucking 890 content. I should not be getting Cure 1s in 90 content. It hurts me emotionally every fucking time. She's your daughter, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Alice is my adoptive daughter. We've met her parents. Her mother's fine. Her dad, I think we fixed her dad, but he was a bit of a bitch. He does Starion's grave. That would explain her desire for murder. Adopted daughter. Her actual mother let us change her clothes at will. That's true. Where am I going? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Yeah, Alice made the same mistake I did. I haven't seen... When was the last time we saw that? The little zip up. I don't think I've seen that since fucking... Oh, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever seen ads do that.
Hold on.
You're fine, Graha. You fucking warrior. Stop worrying. I'm not allowed to say that. He didn't like rewrite an entire reality timeline. Oh god! Just because I died. I can't really be mean to him without being cautious about it. What about her other adopted mother? Which one? I'm 90% sure you don't mean Y'shtola. But I'm not 100%. Okay, I do see I am panicking Graha slightly. Is this what inexperienced white mages feel? Cat Lady and Shadowbring. Oh, Delia Chai! Yeah, I forgot about her. I do like Delia. I'm very much liking having a new Big Flappy, and I hear the last one is also pretty fucking banger. Naked Man? I assume you mean Godbert. Godbert is not related to Alice. Possibly. Well, we thought he was an alien for a bit, and then it turned out that he was adopted, so he wasn't an alien, but also he's still just weirdly odd. You know, he's just odd otherwise. So we still don't know what's up with him. He's adopted all of the traits of the aliens. Beware the wing blade. Do you have any idea how... Oh no. Oh, I see what that's gonna do. Okay, that's reasonably straightforward. Here will do. Combat proficiency exceeds expected parameters. Requesting reinforcements. How about no? And also fuck off. And don't stand there. He's just a weirdo. Relatable. Yeah, as far as we know, he's just a weirdo. We're not 100% sure. I assume this guy repositions himself when he wants to do his little, aerial bombardment. Fuck off. Well, at least that's easy to deal with. I mean, I assume he yes, he does. Good. Come here. Oh! Oh, no. It's the fucking... Right, it's not just the inner ring, because that would be too obvious. Okay, fair enough. This is gonna be fucking Thalia all over again. Suffering, or whatever it's fucking called, the last... Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention. I'm in not much danger. Only 2 balls. His Nazareth, though, as his wife is quite possibly the strongest creature in all reflections. I mean, Julia was pretty great. Oh, fuck off. What is this wretched... Alright, fine. Stop panicking, Graha. It's fine. Again, warrior. Below, like, level... Okay. When do we get raw instinct? I don't think I'm 90% sure I can... Okay. Okay, so if he's going this way, I can be on the outside. If he's going the other way, where do I need to be? Oh, I'll figure it out. Probably right around the time it kills me for the first time, but... Shoes of casting. What do they look like? Lime green. Oh, for God's sake. Tell me you're just gonna stay up here and I don't have to deal with... Yay! Everybody in! Good enough. I'll say, you know the rules. If you're kidding me, bring it over here. I should not have been pointed. Ooh! Bracelets of healing. Well, those will be useless to me, thank you. What is this? Ooh! Give me a regen? Okay, that's kind of sexy. I'm very pleased with the way they decided to do Warrior. Oh, okay. The way they decided a long time ago to do Warrior, and they've just continued. Wait. Oh, I don't know what
Allow me.
that was. Unnecessary, but thank you. I really should just pick this guy at some point. We're so good, I hope they never change it. Yeah, me too. It's nice to have just a truly ridiculously, like, self-sustained class. If they were all like that, it would be boring, but it's nice to have one where you can just go on and just unga fucking bunga. I think he's giving me more big classes. Yes, I'm very looking forward to the last ability. I've seen the pictures. It looks spectacular. Stop wasting your fucking GCDs. I'm fine. How many gods do I have to kill before you stop worrying that I'm gonna keel over on you again? Wait, no, never mind. I just remembered. His entire plotline did involve an alternate dimension me dying horribly. So I can see why he's concerned. Also, I have just remembered that in Endwalker, when at the very end, when we get back, if we ask if everyone else is alright, he cries. Which is genuinely one of the sweetest things I've ever fucking seen. I need to go rewatch that cutscene again. It was very emotional. I liked it. Oh, not these. God, fucking do I recognize that design? At least only one of them does it. It's not the one I have targeted.
I have you now.
It's never the one I have targeted somehow. Is this pure bad luck, or is that set up on purpose? Or it's never the one I have targeted at the start anyway. I think we should at least, on Warrior, at some point, well, maybe the name would suit better for Dark Knight, I think. But we should at least get something called God Killer, and it's just truly a genuinely ridiculous act. Like a Red Mage LB free kind of bullshit. But that's also just because I like hitting things with a big fuck off axe. So, I mean, I may be biased on that. It's very strange not having a dot to refresh. I mean, I know I have my buff, but that goes up to 60 seconds, which most of them don't. Nice to have one that does. Okay, the fact that I said that means it's been way too long since I played Dancer last. I need to get back into that. Okay, but what does the Bracelets of Healing look like? Could be better. Could be a hell of a lot worse. Earrings of it. For fuck's sake. Stop giving me accessories. Come on, there's so much cool shit in this dungeon. Where is it? Oh, I've tried on the wrong fucking thing. Is that the best zoom I can get? Fuck, babe, I can't even see that. It looks cool, I think. It's pink, so I assume it's cool. Why are you using the same attack the last guy used? And why is it called the same fucking thing? Oh, fuck off. Oh, it's fucking minutia. Clusterfuck, as they call it. Fulminous fence. If I knew what a fulminous was, I'd probably be worried. Wait, it's lightning, isn't it? Oh, no. What? Oh! Don't like that, 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 don't like that. Really? You're gonna fucking bop me in the middle of a fucking... Eat shit. Oh! Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Don't blow up. Yes. Excuse me? Excuse me? This is a lot. Okay, well, as long as you don't start doing the other spinning thing at the same fucking time, we'll be alright. And as long as no one asks me to do my rotation at the same time. Yeah, we're fine. There are certain classes I cannot do this dungeon on. I will not be able to... I'm not 100% sure I could heal this at the minute. Maybe on White Mage, but like, not fucking Astro or something. Oh god, healing this on Astro would be fucking horrific. No, not me. No! Why have I been bombed? Why did the timer go up on the bomb? If I home gang, can I just ignore this and whittle it down? Let's find out. How long does home gang last? Not long enough! Fuck! Never mind! No! No, I cannot! Not with when I popped home gang anyway. Okay, if I'd been a little slower on it, I think I could have gotten away with it. Those basketball shorts? With sports leggings? Hold on, let me try something. What are the dye channels for this? Okay, the shorts and the leggings. Oh, okay. They're... Okay, I see. I can make that work. Power the cross bridge and release the beasts. We can stop them there. Are you sure? Okay, you can temporarily inconvenience me here. But I think that's really the best you're going to be able to pull off.
Now I'll show you.
That's 5. That is the 4th over the last couple of days. There were 2 yesterday, and that is our 2nd today.
Allow me.
Missing texture leggings. Oh yeah, that is the thing. It's also the one that they put in if you do a transparent background, but you're using fucking paint and it decides to fuck you. It feels weird having to actually knit again. What is this? What witchcraft is this? How dare you make me knit? You saw it yesterday? The good news is I have no idea what you're talking about. Because I got so distracted by that fight, I completely lost track of what the fuck we were talking about. Oh, fuck. Come on. Come on. Everybody in. Well, if I had Dancer level, that would be a great haul. Oh, I missed. Checkerboard backgrounds? Oh, did we? I have no memory of this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, wait, yes. Was that when I forgot to, switch the game window over? If not, then I have no goddamn idea. Oh. I didn't even fucking notice Alice was getting bullied up there. It does explain why she was so far back, though. Well, you know the rules, Alice. When something's aggroed onto you and you want to get rid of it, you stand on me. Because I'm not fucking chasing you around. Are you guys using actual machinist abilities? I saw that little scattergun.
Hold on.
Ah!
You underestimate me.
Damage from a certain caca. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't. This is slander, I believe, is the word.
Allow me.
I don't know what you mean. In my defense, OBS was already set up for a Final Fantasy stream. And I'd sort of forgotten it had crashed, and I'd been fucking around with it. So I thought the game window would just be set up, but I did not bother my ass checking. Okay. We've got neckband of aiming, bracelets of aiming, earpieces of aiming. I can take a fucking hint. I will level Dancer. Roboreen? That such a serious breach should be allowed. But it ends now. Aren't you supposed to be audible to me? Ophidian Outrider, Xander the Snake Skinner. Oh, he's got one of those fucking headpieces Zoralja had. We redeem our honor with your lives. What fucking honor? You attacked a civilian settlement. So why the fuck are you called the Snake Skinner? Very normal name, my dude. Oh, he straight up is a full white mage caster. I didn't realize. I forgot, of course. They gave the Scions, like, standard classes. Yeah, you're gonna eat 10% of that, buddy. Whatever you do to me hurts you, too. That's the fun part. Is it 10%? Just a portion of sustained damage, isn't it? Oh, no. It's just a flat 55 potency. Never mind. That's garbage. I should have remembered that that is a, Is it? I mean, the ground is... Oh, yes. Okay, no, it's on a delay. Fuck off. Snake Eater was copyrighted. That's true. I don't think Kojima would be too thrilled about that. What did I just dodge? Was it an attack or did I accidentally just dodge something from Graha? How? How could you? Ugh! Yeah, I'm not stupid. The music didn't stop and I saw that thing on your head. Fucking go! Alright, no more games. There's no resurrection magic? Well, it fucking works like it. I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give you the strength to destroy our enemies. Oh, cool! He's a scaly. You'll pay for the souls you've made me waste this day. Excuse me. I'll tear you limb from limb. Fuck, what's the other boss in the chat set? Wait! What? Oh! Oh. That's... I don't like that. Okay, settle down. I would like to actually commit violence now. Thank you.
I have you now.
I mean, I wouldn't stand there with them up, but you'll be fine. Slitherbane Forge Guard. Okay, well, they're going all in on the snake shit. Wait a second. Why did that hit me there? Was I just in the... Hold on, what the fuck? What's with the positioning on that? I'm really glad I'm doing this on Warrior. Like, really glad. I'm gonna have to run this multiple fucking times to figure that one out, aren't I? Hold on. There we go. Oh, now you assholes reposition. You've done a very good job at replicating the experience of tanking for actual players with that. And I'm not just saying that because I keep getting melees that stand on me on a boss that does frontal cleave. But I'm also not saying it. Oh, yay! Level 100. First one to 100. Man, remember at the end of Shadowbringers when I used to swear, like, up and down I'd never fucking tank? Yay! I'm still happy after fights now! I'm so glad that that's improved. She used to be clinically fucking depressed. And I got the neckband defending. Which is warrior gear. Give me my fucking materia. At least this is for a piece that I've never upgraded before. That does not suit the rest of the gear at all, but it is very fucking funny. What else do I get? Of all the classes in the game, of all the pieces of loot they could have given me, there are a handful of classes in this game I do not play. I play all of the tanks. I play 3 of the healers. Yeah, okay, I haven't played Bard or Machinist in a long-ass time. It would probably not go great. But I play 3 of the casters. I play 1 of the melees, admittedly. But to give me the Scholar weapon is just a slap in the face. How dare you? It does look pretty sick. But that's beside the point. Like, I don't play Scholar to the point that I don't even have a set saved for it. I don't play Monk or Black Mage either, but I have a Black Mage set saved because their fucking Tombstone weapon for Endwalker fucking slapped. And the Monk one is just because I'm getting the Relic weapon, but like... I'm choosing to take that personally.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yassulani, and yet it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
Poor Erenville.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yassulani, can it?
It does look weirdly long time abandoned. Even without all of the weird shit. Heritage found. Alright, Erenville? I mean, I assume the answer is no, and I understand that. What happened here? I mean... nothing good. You got the caster legs, which is one of the pieces that has evaded me endlessly. That is always the fucking way, though, isn't it? I was prepared for something strange, but this... it's like another world. I don't understand. There's two of us. Did I ever get... no. Okay, there's no way that quest title said the land of Kevin, right? It was Levin, I assume. It doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? Sorry, Alice, the magical hyper-advanced looking tower? Probably not. No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. The material's not something we use in Tural. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have been built in so short a time. Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location. Or perhaps... well, speculation will avail us naught. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Well, let's take a look around then. Well, I'm not fucking walking. Defective turrets. Axe beaks. Wait a minute. Oh wow! There are axe beaks in like Thanalan, the first area. Been a while since we've seen one of those, I think. They look nothing like that, fortunately. That looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Yassulani Station, where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. I mean... my hopes are not high. Oh, Umbral Static. Fun. We have diadem weather. Ugh, diadem. Fuck, that reminds me I'm so behind on that. I am pleased to confirm the quest name is Land of Levin and not Kevin. Being Irish, I know too many fucking Kevins for that not to be incredibly weird. Yes, Wicklamat, however, I require the Aetheryte before we do any talking. And I need to check in with the husband. One of the husbands, don't worry about it. Oh, actually, if I've capped Warrior... amidst enormous alien structures, we have more familiar sights, like the station. No, let's do Picto because there's no way I'm gonna have trouble getting Qs for White Mage. And Picto is slightly better geared for this level. I'm pretty sure this is Yasalani Station. But from the state of it, I'd swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. I'm gonna hold out swapping to the new caster gear until I can get to a glam dresser because I want to store this outfit because it fucking slaps. The building is a rotting husk. It has clearly been many years since anyone lived here. The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for a long while. Yeah, see, that's what's concerning me. This doesn't look like it was taken over an invasion. It looks like it decayed. Okay. Raha is not updated. You find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. Well, that's fucking weird. Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. A non-hostile murder bot? It's one of the mechanical soldiers. Long since broken, apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zoranja's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? So all evidence suggests this is Yasalani Station. Aye, and I've no doubt we're in Yasalani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash. If I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Oh fuck, is this the first again? Is such a thing even possible? Yeah. We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects they are similar to one another, but in others wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasalani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. Unless they poked a hole and it's leaking. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions. But if Erenville says this is Yasalani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Erenville? Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next, then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning. It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Confirm. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Let's cut its head off to make sure that it doesn't do anything worse than talk at somebody. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Oh, Graha, if I'd follow you interdimensionally, I'd follow you anywhere. Stop taking me to horrible places, please. Oh, he's down there. Fine, whatever, I'll just jump off. Ah, it didn't hurt that bad. Look there. The lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Should we tell the others? They wandered off. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I know those guys! Those guys are from Final Fantasy 12! And possibly elsewhere, but 12 is where I recognize them from. They're on the Damascus Esther Sand, right? Well, that's just made my fucking day. I'm always happy to see 12 signs. Yuna collecting a harem. Okay, so far we've already got Thancred, Urianger, Graha, Estinian. Erenville has been folded into the polycule. I've probably missed like Amaric. Those are just the surviving ones. Don't get me started on the ones that didn't make it this far. That list might be longer. This material appears to be the same as that used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings. Rather reminiscent of arcane runes, these. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Y'shtola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. As I've stated before, you take me to the nicest places. Ah, cool. Did they poke a hole between the source and another fucking shard again? God damn it. What in the world? Yuna's harm is fatalities. Yeah. But we've only personally killed one of them. And it's fine, he was into it.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Hey, you were in Tuliolo. You're the poster lady. Suspicious.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria. I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Oh,
Queen
boy.
of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Sorolja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tuliyollal.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception. No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Sorolja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Is there writing on her back?
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Sorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the Queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
Oh, so this is your fault.
A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliyollal suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliyollal. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the First. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do.
Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shitona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Thank God one of them said it. I was starting to panic.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihiola?
See, I don't mind walking into a trap, as long as we all acknowledge that it has the potential to be a trap, and are ready to do acts of great violence as necessary. Also, they are going to make so much fucking money when her dress hits the Mog Station. So much money.
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolal.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
What, she's quick on the upswing. Isn't it a little odd for the queen to be walking about on her lonesome?
Is that concern or suspicion?
Suspicion. It's suspicion 100%.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
I'm the turn for the worst.
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
So we're all in agreement there's something wrong with her, right? Like, we're agreed on that point. I can't figure out, I can't sniff out the scale of it. Maybe she's just kind of weird. Most people I meet are, but there's something objectively wrong with that woman. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Oh, God. Any way you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself a queen is suspicious. Oh, Alice, you were promoted to my favorite child. I mean, actually, you did. Okay, don't tell your brother this, but you're already my favorite child, but this is a further promotion. I don't know, you've outdone the Chocobo. Your inherent suspicion is good for everybody's health. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sphene as well. Did Sphene introduce herself by name? Because I swear she fucking didn't. Maybe I just missed it. Because I swear the first time someone said her name it was Wukulmat. She's sus? Yes! Fortunately, my beloved daughter, Alice, has got the 2 spare brain cells to rub together and notice that too. She did. She said Queen's Fiend. Okay, I can understand why I didn't clock that if it rhymes that much. The innovations of Alexandria are nothing short of extraordinary. We're in Greece or Egypt? We probably shouldn't set anything on fire. Those brick buildings. I've seen their like before, though I cannot remember where. Fuck you, Biscotti. Alice's best child now. I still love Biscotti, but Alice has shown herself to be sensible in a way that a Chocobo is physically incapable of by having audible suspicion of an incredibly suspicious person. We maybe shouldn't tell her brother this, because I don't think he's emotionally recovered from Heaven's Warden. He had to be my favorite for that because he was deeply fucking traumatized. I trust you have similar farming facilities in Tyrol? They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tyroli have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. What? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. I will be on the train of buying her dress when it hits the Mog Station, to be clear. This is similar to the grow beds in on the moon, right? Or in the moon. The lamps seem to be about the correct brightness. Now to check the crops and see if any further adjustments are needed. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you have one of those weird headpieces too. Am I gonna have to kill the gardener? I may have to kill the gardener. Don't worry about it later. A weed farm. I mean, it could be. I can't pretend I'm familiar with weed farming, but it does involve light. Although maybe that's mostly just because they keep doing it in their attics and they have to get the lights on. You deeply suspicious woman.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Tell me it's not all carrots. Light's a general thing.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
Yeah, but like, because weed is usually grown indoors because it's generally illegal, they have to use artificial light rather than the sun. Pixel grape farming would fucking surprise me.
The queen has come!
You look well, Paquine. And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence.
And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamat and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young. Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a tone of Wautenrig to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Oh dear.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
I don't like the tone she took.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Oh boy.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
And now that we've poked a big fuck off hole in it? Time travel, emerging of different planes. We've totally not seen that before. Yeah, I remember the events of Shadowbringers. I was there. Meaning this is a piece of another reflection? Give me some credit.
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
Oh, I didn't take it personally. Don't worry. No, sorry if it came across like that. I wasn't taking it personally. Like, my memory's shit, but it's not that shit. Wait, no, I mean, I'm taking this very personally. Pay me. Pay me to feel better about it. Is that working, or have I missed a shot on that one?
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be alright if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
There's still, what, like 6 reflections out there that can come crashing into us? It was gonna happen eventually.
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
Yeah, the Shitona lived centuries.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zorolja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I feel like I'm being observed. I have a better idea, Sveen. You fuck off for like 20 minutes, and we have a chat with everybody else. Wheat farm tour? I mean, maybe.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
The fact that she came back up the stairs when she realized we weren't following her doesn't fill me with confidence. That just makes me more suspicious, because they don't usually do that. I want to know where the solution or the entrance to the next city is, because it fucking looks sick. Not fucking here, apparently. Find you eventually. Can't hide from me forever. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. You went to such lengths so that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I'm sure there is much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Literally anybody but you. Could you be slightly less suspicious, please? Ukulmat's been kidnapped once already. I don't think it's gonna stay at once. She's very good at getting kidnapped, it would seem. No, to be fair, I don't think there's anyone left that could kick her ass. Except maybe Zoralja. Okay, except definitely Zoralja as things would stand it. We are gonna have to cut it there for tonight. I do have work in the morning, tragically. Unfortunately, I do have bills to pay. Namely the dentist on Wednesday. But seems like a reasonable place to cut. I want that tree for my house. Even if it is full of electricity and would probably kill me if I touched it. I'll take a mini one. I'll settle for a mini one. I'll be cranky about it, but I'll settle for it. But also get me out of here, please. It's very pretty, but it's raining constantly, and I don't like that. Whoop. Yes, we should be on for tomorrow. However, why are we redeeming hydrate? Why are we hydrating at me? Also, my coffee is cold, so I will go and hydrate after stream rather than now, because that will be, it's not intended to be cold. A taser plant? I could do with one of those. I could do with a few of those, honestly. There we go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we should be on for tomorrow. With what I know I have on schedule for work tomorrow, I might not be firing on all fucking cylinders again, because I'm gonna be fucking banjaxed. But we'll see. If I can get the speaker set up, I should be fine. Just because of yeah, the headphones do appear to be doing nerve damage. Is probably a bit of a dramatization, but they appear to be doing something bad to the nerves in my face. So hopefully getting the speaker set up will make that less of a problem. Remember to be awake. You never are. Listen. I am being paid to be awake tomorrow, which is different. I love getting paid for stuff. I'll do all sorts of horrors if I get paid for them. I'm actually looking forward to going to the dentist. This tooth is so goddamn sharp. It's not even the tooth, it's the filling. Sorry, it's driving me around the fucking twist because it's been like this for it's been steadily getting sharper for 6 months when I thought it was getting less sharp, which is really fucking annoying. You're never firing on all cylinders? I mean, that is true. That is true. Apparently, unless we get the feet out. I'm firing on cylinders when we get the feet out, apparently. Well, that's what the Elden Beast would say. But yes, I am gonna send y'all over to say hi to Goldie, who is playing shit, where did I put it? Persona 5 Royale. It's another Persona game I don't understand. Have fun. As always, it is always nice to see you. I hope you have a great upcoming week, and I hope I see y'all around again sometime, alright? Bye!